So last week, our basketball and volleyball teams went out to the community and to give away care packages that you guys packed with things that you bought, just to give out to anyone that you met on the streets that needed it. So I'm really proud of you guys for doing that last week. We came together, we formed, 5 or 6 groups? And you guys really, really rocked it. And on top of that, during the week, some of you guys went out and you did it on your own. So I'm really proud of you guys for doing that, because you knew that it wasn't something that you just had to do on Sunday when we met here, when you met with your team. Like, you guys were doing that on your own. And and I want to give recognition to Vincent. I saw your picture on Facebook for doing that, and did you skip practice for that?
Yeah.
So that was really good. Let's give Vincent a hand. And he did that on his own, just did that completely on his own. So there's some of you that will be, there's a slideshow that we'll be showing today, and we're going to have Garrett share from his group from last week, Jackie, and Kitty, who is filling in for Tiana on very short notice. So why don't the 3 of you guys come up? So Garrett, we're going to start with you because we have your pictures up. Can we get the lights? Okay, no lights, no lights.
Hi, my name is Garrett. So last week, I believe, yeah. I have Johnny in the group. Let me recall the name. Domo, Elaine, Holly. This one? No, I think that was it. I'm not sure. Yeah, we went to Williamsburg Bridge, and then we walk around trying to find homeless people and just give out care packages. But then I think we only found like 2 people. There were a lot of like can collectors. We don't know if we should give them one, because they're kind of like working. And yeah, I don't know what to say. This guy name is Vladimir. Like, when we walked up to him, he had like cold food, like cold pizza. He had a burger. I don't know. It was on the side, but it was really cold. And I know, and that's kind of I smelled like alcohol from him, and I could tell his face was flushed over there. And yeah, we just asked him if we could help him, and we gave him a care package, and then we asked him, can we get him some food, because his food over there was like cold, and I wouldn't eat that, so why would he want to eat that, right? But then he was like, no, he's good. And yeah, that was basically much it for him. We found him under the bridge. And this one, I forgot his name, sorry. But we were walking back, and then we saw him. He was about to go inside to a deli to get food, and then we saw him. My group went up to him and gave him a care package and said that we were from the church. He was, I could tell from his face, he was really happy. He kept saying like, God bless you all. He kept repeating it, and then we were like, God bless you too. Like, I'm glad that we could help you. And we asked, because we noticed he wanted food, he was hungry. So we asked him, can we go inside the deli, and what were you planning on buying? We could buy it for you. He was like, no, thank you. We have like some snacks in that care package. So he was like, he's very happy with just that. And yeah, that was it for him too. And then I want to share something how I grew in love when Pastor Kitty said how we grew in love last time. I want to share that when my grandpa came over like a month ago. He used to live with my little brother in Malaysia, so my little brother would take care of him. But then, like, ever since he came here, I've always been thinking to myself, if he goes back to Malaysia, who's gonna take care of him? So after that, I kind of grew, and my thoughts were like, if anything ever happened to my grandpa in Malaysia and my family couldn't be there for him, I wish someone else would do the same, like what we did here for him, to help him. That's it.
Alright, so I forgot her name, but she has some like great Spanish name. Alright, so I'm Jackie, and my group consists of Ed, Jeannie, Beverly, Brittany, and I forgot the last guy. Sorry, but yeah, I forgot. Yeah, so this lady, she was sitting by that statue by Mott Street, and I forgot her name, but we approached her and like I don't know, like we just approached her, asked her for her name, asked her if she ate, and I guess she couldn't speak that well, but like we offered her care packages. Jeannie gave her like a box of like crackers. And she was like, oh, I didn't have no teeth, so I couldn't chew as well. But oh wow, she was kind, and like we asked her to break her, but she was like, you know. Oh, this guy, his name is Bill. So we met him at Columbus on the field, and he was just like laying there sleeping. So at first I didn't see him, but Ed was like, "Oh, this is guy here, let's go by." So we all approached him, and like we tapped on the shoulder, and he was sleeping. And we introduced ourselves and the church, and we were like, how are you, And he was like, "Oh, good." And we asked him, "You wanted food?" And he was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Do you want any like specific we could get you?" He was like, "Oh, anything, anything that's warm." So we went across the street to Tasty's dumplings, and we got him like wonton soup and like dal dumplings just to warm them up. And well, like my first reaction when I saw him was like, he had some like nice boots, and, like he didn't look that. But other than that, yeah, he just kind of. But yeah. And okay, so like we went to Tasty's, we came back, and he waited for us, and he took the food nicely, and we asked to pay for him. And he was like, yeah, sure. So we all grouped up, prayed, and Ed paid for us, and it was overall like a nice experience for him and us. Alright, so that first picture you saw. That second picture was Mr. D. Mr. Lamb? Mr. Lamb, yeah, Mr. Lamb. I think Kenny and Ed probably saw him a couple of times because, when we asked him for anything, he was like, "Oh, you don't need anything, He has all, he has all the needs he needs, his luggage, and he's wearing his new shoes that Kenny was getting him. And he was like, "Oh, every time at night when someone opens the bank, I sleep in there. There's me and my luggage." And we have to talk to him Chinese, but our Chinese is not that good, so we just kept on asking if he needed anything. He was like, "Oh, we're fine. Everything is good." Alright, so the bottom left, I got name too, man. Louis. Yeah, Louis. Yeah. I'm very bad names, but yeah. Louis, we saw him by Columbus, like behind the bathroom. There's like an alleyway, a small alleyway. And we approached him, we asked his name, he was introduced ourselves. And we gave him a care package, we told him what the care package consists of and how he can stay warm. And we asked him if he ate anything, got him dumplings too. And he was like, thank you. And we asked to pay for him, but he didn't want to, so we didn't want to bother and approach him in a way where we were like predators or something. Alright, that last lady, her name was Ali. So we met her on Division, I believe, like like a swamp, that path where like no one walks on. Yeah. So we approached her and we asked her name. Her name was Ali, and we asked her, so where are you here? She was like, "Oh, I'm waiting for someone. Someone to come and pick me up." And we're like, "Oh, do you need a care package?" She's like, yeah. So so we gave her like a care package, and then we asked her if she ate yet, and then she was like, No, not yet. And we asked her like, what can we get for you? You know, what do you want? And she was like, I want some fried chicken. I want some, what is it?
Steak, pepper steak.
Pepper steak with onions. Like she gave us like a whole list. You know, it was kind of like a demanding order and stuff. So like we all stepped and we were like, yeah, you know, we could get those. And like so we all our group we stepped aside and we like compromised. We were like, oh, you know, should we get this lady something because you know she's waiting for someone, and like you know, and like she's kind of demanding us, you know, so like you know, and then we all compromised that I think we should leave her alone. But you know, along the way we were kind of like, yeah, I think we should go back and check on her, but you know, I think we kind of did it. Yeah, kind of felt bad, but this is how it is, you know. So overall, our group experience is actually very nice. You know, our objective is actually go from here to all the way to Soho, but we stopped halfway from here to Columbus, and throughout the way, you know, we had I don't know, just great. You know, it's like we learn how to love, and we continue to love. You know, we provide as much as we can, and I just hope this movement spreads and helps everyone.
Hi, I'm Kitty. I'm from the Warriors volleyball team, and my group consists of Jaden, Mal, Helen, Victoria, and Tiana. We walked around Seaport, and at first it was kind of hard to find people because sorry. We walked around Seaport, and it was hard to find people, but eventually we found some. And mostly Jaden approached people because they were all too scared. But eventually I think Mal and Helen approached people. And yeah, we met this guy named Alex, and he was one of the first people like we actually talked to. He was really nice. He didn't ask us for like each of our name. And I remember going back, as we were walking back, I saw this guy that we gave our care package to. Like, for my care package, I packed like a granola package, and as I was walking back, I saw him eating it, so I was like really happy on the inside. And overall, it was really interesting. Jaden was a really good team leader, and when I shared my pictures on social media, a lot of my friends were like interested, and they want to do it, so I'm hoping to start one soon with my friends.
Let's give them a round of applause again. Great sharing, great sharing. I also wanted to mention Beverly, Kimberly, Jeannie, right? Brittany, sorry, that went out on Thursday to Union Square. So before I mentioned Vincent did that in the middle of the week, and these three girls, they decided Union Square, very busy area, went around Union Square area handing out care packages too. So I really commend you guys for just doing that. I mean, I definitely wasn't doing that when I was your age. And it's really good to see that we could use our own time and make our care packages, go around the neighborhood and hand them out. So that was really great of you girls for doing that. And we do walk out every Friday evening. So I saw Kitty on Friday. So if you do have friends that see your pictures on Facebook and are interested, you know, you can let them know that we do walk out on Friday. And once a month, Warriors Care will be going out Sunday afternoons. So stay tuned for that date as well. So right now, the praise team is just we're gonna continue with praise and reflection, and after that, we're gonna have more sharing. So great job, guys.
All right, guys, let's all sing together. Help me out here. The next song we're going to sing is called To the Ends of the Earth. And if you're fortunate to be like Pastor Kenny and to go off to, another country and stuff, that's great. But it's not necessarily you have to go off to the world, We can go to the end of the block. And as we saw last Friday, we saw a couple people hanging out in East Broadway in the train station. So, if you guys have a desire and need just to help and just spread God's love, it's amazing. And so the song is saying basically that you want to tell the story about God's love and that we don't want to keep it to ourselves. It's something so great that we don't want to hide it. And we just want to tell the world. So as we sing this song, let's think of all the things that God has done for us and his unfailing love for us, and that we just want to go. We want to just go and tell of his great love.
it's my turn to share. And my group was special, much like all of your groups. I had a family, the Chan family. They were from Jersey. They're friends with Kenny. And they reached out to him and said that they wanted to do D15-4 and they wanted to do Warriors Care. So give a round of applause for them. They're definitely with us in spirit. So they've never done anything like this before. And so on our walk there, right, for a whole hour we didn't see anybody. So they kind of grew very discouraged. Again, they've never done this before. They've never like really gave to the poor. Because again, in Jersey, there's not like the subways like where you will see someone come up to, and ask for money or ask for anything. They would probably drive and see someone walking by the highway and asking for money, or just asking for anything that you might have in the car or something. So we're walking down FDR Drive towards Basketball City, and we're looking left and right, and like Victor is his name, the father of the family. He was like, okay, so he kept asking me, how do you do this? Like, what are some steps you take when you're going out there and you're looking for people? He's like, yo, you seem to be really skilled, right? Because I've been doing this, I think 4 years now. And usually every time you do find someone, so, I ask, hey, if you guys want, we can pray about it. So, while we're walking, I'm like, just keep asking God, for someone to come up. Because isn't it funny that when you're not looking for a homeless person or a person in need, that you come out and, everyone's prodding you. But then when you're actually going out there, sometimes you don't even see them. So we walked down FDR Drive and we got to the bridge to walk back over to Williamsburg Bridge. And funny, we saw Vladimir. So I guess Vladimir got 2 packages. So he's definitely blessed. But who's more blessed? The family or Vladimir? I mean, he got 2 packages, but they got a lifetime of memories. They were so happy. Vladimir was given a care package by Victor's wife, and she went up to him, and I spoke first. I said, "How are you? What's your name?" And I said, "Hey, this is I forgot her name, but she gave them the care package, and she kind of just took over. She just kind of let her instincts take over because in the back of our minds, we're humans. We want to help people. So she just took the stage and she just wanted to pray for them. She really, really wanted to help them. And you could see that from the rest of the family. They all just sincerely wanted to help someone. They had a little girl, like, I don't know how old she was, but she was like 6. And she was so, like, she really wanted to help out too, like a little girl. What can a little girl do, right? And she wanted to pray too for them. So she was really lovely. And then the son, he was next. We walked up along the bridge and we saw a woman collecting cans. I'm not sure if we saw them too. She had a black bag and cans. She wasn't homeless. She wasn't. She had a house. She had an apartment. And I spoke to them in Chinese because Victor, he claimed to have broken Chinese. So I spoke for him, and I didn't know how to pray for you in Chinese, so I couldn't really ask for that, but we just worked around it. We said, if we can help you with anything. She said she lives in a really beat down apartment, like here in the Lower East Side, and she really was just, like her shoes were just torn apart, and we had socks, we had blankets, and she was like, yes, I would really love that, you know what I mean? So you don't have to be homeless. You might even live someplace, but you don't have anything inside the home. So we wanted that was like adopt a building for Christ. You don't see people that are in need until like you really speak to them. They might have shelter and stuff, but they don't have every other type of stuff that we could provide for them. So we gave her the care package, and then the last person we saw was outside the supermarket, and he had no legs. He was on a wheelchair. And Marco, which was another person in our group, he was the cousin of the family. So he knew his way around, and he told us that, hey, this guy's always at the supermarket. So we spotted him out and we spoke to him. Like we kind of noticed he was probably under the influence. He had a couple bottles on him, but he was still like together. So he still asked us to pray for him. So we did, and we all like came together. We hovered around him and we prayed. And he wanted to pray for people in Paris. He wanted to pray for stuff that happens outside. So he really didn't even care about himself. He just cared that this world became a better place, and he blessed us, and we thanked him for that. He was truly a man of Christ, and I don't know what he's been through. The man has no legs, so you don't know what he's going through. So we gave him the care package. I put it behind his chair as he requested. And we're walking back. I'm reflecting with the family. And the family their whole demeanor changed. Like, they were so happy that we finally found someone after a whole hour. Like, at first not seeing anyone to just seeing 3 people in a row. They're so happy. They're praising God for it, as we should. Thank you. And that was the family. Eddie's coming up now, so.
Hey guys, my name is Ed, and so I guess you might be a little bored hearing like P-15 stories, maybe not, but I'm gonna kind of share something different. I'm gonna share my personal journey with Christ in the last 6 months. So if you guys have been here, this December marks half a year since I've been baptized. I just want to share how my life has changed and all the details. Okay, so well, when I first got baptized, I kind of expected to be like different, as in like I expected to feel like I don't know, maybe taller, stronger, all that. But it's not like. But what I realized was that you're not actually new. You're new in spirit, not in like physical or anything like that. So you're new in spirit. So when I accepted Jesus Christ, I was granted eternal life. And I was given a church family, I was given the whole kingdom. So it was all my brothers and sisters, and I'm really grateful for that. And so as I've learned, being a Christian, I strive to live for like the purest life possible. So repenting my sins, and all of that. But by no means am I perfect. I still have feelings. I still feel jealousy. I still feel anger. But whenever I do, I try to catch myself, and I try to shy away from that, and try to apologize and forgive as easily as I can. So I try for that. Sorry, I'm just trying to. I have something else I wanted to say. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. So. Sorry, I lost it for y'all. So yeah, as you guys also know, I've been given the privilege to coach the basketball team for the meantime while Kenny's his attentions with D54 and his other projects. So as a coach, at first I also kind of struggled a little bit because usually I'd be practicing with the guys. And I was pretty much like, we're all brothers. I mean, we're still brothers, but I mean, during practice and sometimes during games, I would be coaching, so my role would be a little different. And at first, I had a little struggle with that because I was like unsure about how I would how to demand the respect I need and establish the authority that I need as a coach. And over time, I've learned that. As a coach, I have a certain responsibility I have to fulfill, and there's a certain responsibility between players and a coach. So it took a while, but I'm happy I got that down. And also, I realized that basketball it's more than just a sport. It's like an outlet where I could reach my brothers that don't know Christ, don't know Jesus as their Lord and Savior. So I use that as an outlet, as I was reached through basketball. At first, when I first came here, I didn't expect to learn about God. I didn't expect to eventually become a Christian. But over time and over the couple of years I've been here, God just spoke to me, and eventually I came through and got baptized. Yeah, so I guess my future goals for what I wanted to do. So yeah, definitely want to continue my my growth with and my connection with God through prayer and through service and all that. It's gonna definitely help. And for the basketball team, I envision us getting better. I envision more people coming down the Bible Discovery group. I mean, the last couple of weeks, more and more people from the basketball team have came, so that's been great. And I hope to continue the D15-4 movement. I'm looking forward to devoting more of my time to church and to the community, so I'm trying to give back and do the best of my ability.
Thanks, guys. Eddie is also one of the care team leaders for Chinatown Lower East Side for D15-4. So if you guys are interested on doing the Friday evening walkout, occasionally it could be Saturday. If we don't do Friday, we do Saturday. You can let Eddie know, and we organize the group for Friday nights. And thanks a lot, guys. You guys can take a seat. The last thing, we're gonna end right now. The last thing I wanted to show on the slides. So, Pastor Kenny is in Hong Kong, and he is spreading the D15-4 movement. And he misses everyone. He told me that he misses everyone. He wishes he was here today, but since he cannot be, and we know he's on the other side of the world, this is what he's doing right now. And every day he does his walkout, and he's also forming teams. And as you can see, they are wearing their D15-4 t-shirts doing a walkout. I think we have another slide. There he is. I don't know who they are, but they're our friends on the other side of the world. Can we see the next picture? Yeah, he's doing his walkouts with his team. And next slide. So if you didn't know, Associate Minister Winnie is on vacation. Her trip is in Hong Kong and in Thailand. She is currently in Thailand right now. But the guy over there, that's Stanley Orr, an old friend of ours. And he used to be here. He used to stay at, he used to come to New Life Now too, but he moved to Hong Kong. And I'm hoping he is spreading the D15-4 movement with his group, with his friends and his community. So they're reunited in Hong Kong. And next slide. And there is Pastor Kenny, and this is what he does. He's going out on the streets, meeting people, talking to people, giving them a meal, getting to know them. And this gentleman here, I remember it on Kenny's post, he wrote that after he was able to give him something, like, you just, that smile on his face, that's priceless, to be able to do something like that. The smile on both their faces clearly is priceless. And I think we have one more slide. And this gentleman here, Kenny was saying that he was actually looking over a street vendor of desserts. And he was just looking at it, and Pastor Kenny went up to him and asked him if he would like one. And so they're having dessert together, and that's D15-4. It's, it's not a lot of, oh, I don't know if I could do this, or oh, this is hard, and it's just, and I've also experienced that when you go out and talk to people, as so many of you have already, it's actually really easy. It's just talking to another person. And just like that, there's a relationship formed, there's community formed, and everything that we always have that divides us, it kind of starts tearing down and starts breaking down, and it's just humanity, one person to another. So these pictures are from Pastor Kenny, and he just wanted to show all of you guys today, this is what he's doing in Hong Kong right now. He'll be back on the 17th. He sends his love. He misses you guys. He's always asking what's going on here, and he will be watching this on video, so give a wave to him. Hey, Kenny. Last but not least, I have one picture I wanted to show. This is Coach Charlie. This was yesterday's Warriors Care walkout. He walked out with his wife, his two boys, Ian, Xavier, and Ingrid. And they went downstairs to the East Broadway train station, and they found this person. And the nicely dressed gentleman, which is Coach Charlie, as you see here, is praying for this person. And that's very impactful. You know, he brought his kids, he brought Ian and Xavier, and he came back to let us know that at nighttime, East Broadway train station has this long corridor that stretches from East Broadway to Rutgers. And he said at nighttime, there will be many people sleeping there. So this past Friday, D154 went there. And it was really cool because we were able to bless 3 gentlemen with sleeping bags, with ham and cheese sandwich, with bottles of water. And if it wasn't for this, we wouldn't have not known that to do that. So this is what we do, you know, like we come back here and we share the stories, we bring the stories together and we connect them so that we have a better idea and a more effective and efficient way of going out there to reach people. So for those of you that haven't tried it yet, come out and join us. It's, you know, it's not rocket science or anything like that. We have a good time. We had a blast on Friday, and this is D154, and we're just riding the wave. We're riding the wave that God has set out for us. We've been doing it for about 2 months now, but I would say 3 months because our pastor was doing it first before it even became a movement and even before it became a title or a name. So come out, you can speak to me, you can speak to Eddie. He is one of the team leaders for the Chinatown Lower East Side area. And our next goal is to branch out some more, whether in Brooklyn, Manhattan, Queens, Bronx, Staten Island, whichever. So you guys are doing it, and I'm really proud of each of you. The next time we'll be doing Warriors Care will be in December. It will be at the end of the month. So start getting your care packages ready. I believe after Christmas, we'll head out and we'll do another one. So I just want to close out right now, and I want to pray for our pastor. I want to pray for D154, pray for each of you. The year's coming to an end. You know, we can reflect and look back of what we did this year and where we see ourselves for the year ahead and how God will guide our church and how God will lead us individually. So I ask that everyone please join me in a word of prayer. Dear Lord, Heavenly Father, I just thank you, Lord. I thank you for just that ability to go outside, Lord, and to touch another life, Lord. For we in turn are truly eternally blessed, Lord. We love because you first loved us. We would not be capable of doing any of these things unless we were first touched by a compassionate, loving God such as yourself, Lord. So, Father, I thank you for all the stories that were shared today, for the encouragement, for this brotherhood and sisterhood that we have in here. I pray, Father, that you protect it. I pray, Father, that you build us up. You build us up more to love, to grow in love. And I just pray for Garrett, for Jackie, for Kitty, for Jeffrey, for Eddie, Lord. I just thank you for the courage to share with us today, Lord. And I just pray, Father, that these stories that they shared, Lord, that they're carrying inside their hearts, these memories, as my brother Jeffrey said, Lord, they're priceless. They are truly, truly priceless, Lord. But I pray that our love continues to grow and deepen, and that their ability to go out there and to share just grows more and more. Father, I lift up Pastor Kenny to you, Lord. He is here with us. He is here with us in spirit. And I just pray, Father, for every person he meets, every meeting that he has to share the D154 movement, everything that he does, Lord, he's led by you. And I pray, Father, that you watch over him and you give him travel mercies and you give him safety. I pray, Father, that you continue to fill him with your love, fill him with your spirit, Lord, and give him the wisdom that he needs to push this forward, Lord. And I pray for Winnie. I pray that you watch over her and that you give her the much needed rest and restoration, and that she be renewed, Lord, when she comes back. We do miss her, and it is not the same here without her, Lord. But we also know that she is always here with us too. So Father God, I just thank you for this day, and I pray, Father, as we go out, you continue to be ever so close to us, Lord. May we hear your voice and know how to go out to love like you love us, Lord. I thank you and I pray all this in Jesus' name. Amen.